Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you can tell, my brows are already on, and I will leave all the details down below. I'm going to start off on the face. And I'll be using the Smashbox Primer Oil. Now this stuff is a life saver here in the autumn and winter time of the part of the world that I'm in. My face is just so dry right now because I've been traveling, and this has just really makes my makeup last all day and look so natural and not cakey. And because I'm a moisture whore, I'm going to go on top of that using the Hard Candy Primer Moisturizer Lotion thingamajig. It's kind of a dupe for the the Smashbox Primerizer, I think is what it's called. It just really locks in all the moisture. Now I'm going to let that set, and I'm going to move into the eyes. Now for my eyes, I'm going to start off just by putting some concealer on and then setting it with this Wet n Wild powder, so that I can blend everything out nicely. And using the Jaclyn Hill palette, you can use any palette really, because I'm just going to be using this first shade that is Soft Cream, I think? Silk Cream. Blending that all in the crease. And then with a clean, fluffy brush, I'm just going to go over that again to make sure that everything is as seamless as possible. And then underneath that, to deepen it up, I'm going to be using MFEO, Butter, and Pooter to just deepen that up underneath it. And like I said before, really any browns will work for this. If you have patience, you could even use like your bronzers and just keep deepening it up by applying more product. And then again, blending it to make it more seamless. Now using my MAC 217 brush, I'm going to be taking the shade Mocha, which is this beautiful, deep, like rich brown shade. It reminds me a lot of the Anastasia Fudge. I really like that shade. And then of course, again, blending it. Now for my lid, I'm not really cutting it out, but I'm just using this concealer brush that I use to carve out my brows. And just with whatever's left on it, I'm going to be applying so that it just gives me a nice base to apply the shimmers that I'm going to be using, but not fully cutting the crease with like full concealer. And then taking these BH Cosmetics Wild and Radiance Highlighting and Bronzing Palette, I'm going to take these two bronzing shades on my ring finger and just applying that all over the lid. If you have blue eyes, this makes your eyes pop ridiculously. It's got like the whole copper tone to it. I really am digging this entire palette, and I got it at Ulta. Now that BH smells at Ulta, I'm really digging it. Now I'm going to be taking this little champagne-y shade from the same palette and putting it on top just to kind of give it even some more dimension, and then blending out. Now for eyeliner, I'm going to be taking the same shade that I used, Mocha, and I'm mixing it with Abyss and Central Park, and giving myself just a kind of smoky lash line, and I'm going to be winging it out slightly just to elongate my eyes and give it more of a sexy shape. So you can either keep the wing or take it away. For me, it's just it's so easy to do with an angled brush, and it's natural looking. Now I'm going to pop on some mascara using my favorite and then move back to the face. For foundation, I'm going to be using my favorite recently, which is the Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Snow, because I am white. Although getting into the winter, it's like almost too dark on me, and it just upsets me. Why am I this white? I just got back from Mexico. I'm going to conceal using my normal concealers, which is the Fit Me and the Smashbox and the Tarte. And then on top of that, I'm putting 2 drops of the Smashbox. And it just really makes my under eye not crepey at all. And it just looks super nice. But you'll have to really use a waterproof mascara because it will transfer, I've noticed throughout the day. But setting that pretty nicely using the Fit Me powder. I really love this stuff. It's really similar to me to the Laura Mercier powder at like 1/10 of the price. Now I'm just going to be setting using my Wet n Wild powder where I'm going to be bronzing, because I don't want to be overly powdered, but I need it so that my bronzer looks more seamless and blends better. Now even though it is fall in the winter time, I am wanting more of a bronzy look because I'm white anyways year round, but especially in these times I get more like hollow looking, so I just want to give some color to my skin. And using this Eco Tooled angled brush and the same bronzer, I'm just going to be carving my cheeks out more. And I also use the same Butter bronzer for my nose. I just really love this bronzer, as you can tell. Now taking those 2 copper shades, the shimmery shades that we used on the lid, I'm just going to be buffing that underneath the eye, Again, it just really makes your eyes pop. And then applying some mascara. I'm going to be highlighting using this exact same palette for my initial highlight. I really like it. It gives more of a like all over and like natural glow, so I even take it up on my forehead. So that again, the whole point of this look that I want is my skin to just look super dewy and luminous and not cakey. So I apply it all over, and then on top of that, I'm going to take, I don't know what shade it is, it's either Beam or in Light, but I'm going to take the first shade from this Jaclyn Hill palette and apply it on the high points of my cheek and my nose again, and then taking the shade right next to it for my inner corner. This just really completely transforms the look. For my lips, I'm going to be using my favorite fall lip, and that is the Milani Cabernet Blend, and I'm just going to be patting it on to make it look like a stain, and after that, the look is finished. And this is the finished makeup tutorial. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and hit the subscription so that you don't miss out on any new videos. Don't forget to comment down below if you guys want to see any more kind of dramatic makeup looks. Maybe using false eyelashes or anything like that, then I would be happy to get on that tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!